Well, guys, it has happened. The Scary Fast event has been announced by Apple and it's happening next week on October 30th. Well, today, guys, what I want to do is I want to cover over what we're expecting to see at this event due to leaks and rumors that we've actually only had over the last 12 to 24 hours. And to be honest, it's pretty scary of what's been coming in. And it's also very exciting to know what is going to be coming out next week from Apple. So first of all, let's talk about the actual event. So as you can see here, it's called Scary Fast. And one of the things though, what you should see is the animation on Apple's website that if you click onto it, you can actually see here, it changes into the Finder logo that you find on a Mac. So straight away, we know this is going to be mainly a Mac focused event. But the question is, what Macs will we see? What chipsets will we see? Well, that leads on to this latest report that we had from Mark Gurman, what I've actually spoke about quite recently, what you can see right here. Mark has actually pointed out that we're going to be probably seeing a new iMac, and also we're going to see the debut of the M3, the M3 Pro, and also the M3 Max chipset. And so if you add up your numbers and things like this means we're going to be seeing a new iMac. We're also going to be seeing a new MacBook Pro with an M3 inside it. Then we're also going to see the 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pros with that M3 Pro and that M3 Max. That's 4 different Macs, what's super exciting. Now, the first thing you're going to probably obviously say is, well, Matt, if an M3 MacBook Pro is coming along, well, why are we not going to be getting, say, a brand new MacBook Air? Well, that is a really good question. Like here, I've got my M2 MacBook Air. And personally, the reason why I believe this is not going to be updated is I believe Apple are using the same strategy that they are going to be using on the iPhones. And what I mean by this, if you know, in the last 2 years, the iPhone Pro models have come out with the latest chipsets inside of them. So this year, we've got the A17 Pro. And then what we've got is we've got the iPhone 15 models, what has the last year's chipset inside of them. And the same thing happened last year with the iPhone 14 and the iPhone 14 Pro. It had the chipset from the year before for the normal 14 and the 14 Plus. And I personally believe this is a similar strategy what Apple are planning to do here. At the end of the day, the Air is not a Pro model. But what I'm thinking they're going to do is they're going to bring out all their Pro models this time around, and also the iMac 2. And maybe that iMac may also feature, say, an M3 Pro chipset inside of it, as well as the M3. But we will have to wait to probably next year for, as it were, the sort of cheaper lineup of MacBooks and also maybe the Mac Mini to get those M3 chipsets put inside them. So I personally predict that next summer, maybe at WWDC or somewhere around that sort of time, not quite sure yet because it's all quite new this, that will probably actually get an M3 MacBook Air, and also the Mac Mini would also get an M3 and M3 Pro, because at the end of the day, those are the lower lines of their sort of desktops and also of their laptop sort of range. So it makes sense for the M3 to be put inside the MacBook Pro 13-inch model, and I hate to say it probably looks like it's going to be that touch bar model again. But we will also see updates to the 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pro, and we will also inside them get brand new M3 Pro and M3 Max chipsets inside of them, what is super exciting to see. Something else that's super exciting is what's going on this channel right now, and that's the giveaway for this. It's for an iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I'm going to be giving away this iPhone between December 25th and also December 31st. And all you have to do to enter into this giveaway to possibly get your hands on this iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is an international giveaway, is all you have to do is put down in the comments below if you're planning to buy any new Macs, any new iPhones in the end half of 2023 or maybe even into 2024. Also, let me know if you're not going to plan to get any of these and you plan to get other tech. Let me know in the comments below. And also, if you're brand new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also that notification bell, because I'll be notifying you guys of when that announcement is going to be happening in December time, and you won't want to miss out when that's going to be. So make sure you do that. And just a quick note as well, guys, just very quickly, sadly there are still scammers and spammers, people impersonating me, telling you to WhatsApp you, part with your money, pay for delivery costs and this. This is not me at all. I'm paying for delivery costs and all of that. And if you do see any scammers, please do report them, like you can see right here. But moving on, why do we actually think we're going to be seeing M3, M3 Pro, and M3 Max at this October event? Well, if you actually cast your mind back to this time last year, we were actually expecting to see the M2 Pro and the M2 Max to come out, and it actually got delayed out to January this year. And if Apple actually bring out the M3 Pro and the M3 Max inside models like this, it puts them back in line and back on target. And like I did mention earlier into the video, it also helps them get their strategy right in bringing out the Pro models first by bringing out that M3 inside the MacBook Pro 13-inch, and then obviously, like you said, M3 Pro, M3 Max in all of these models too. And to be honest, people like Min-Chi Kuo have also said that they agree with this, that they believe that possible multiple different types of chipsets are going to be coming out next week, and also Mark Gurman too. So this is going to be really, really crazy. We're going to have lots and lots of MacBooks, and we're also going to be getting a new iMac 2 with that M3, was way overdue, definitely needs upgrading. So it's super, super exciting that the Pro range of MacBooks all going to be updated, new iMac 2, and I am super, super buzzing for it. But going back to the event, because I know I kind of skipped ahead of that at the beginning of this video, so my apologies, I did that. So the actual event itself is quite strange, and what I mean by that is what's actually happening with it. First of all, it's happening on a Monday. That's a little unusual. Normally WWDC events happen on a Monday, but normally other events normally get release dates, so normally on Tuesdays, sometimes Wednesdays for launching of the events. I'm guessing Apple really didn't want to actually go on October 31st, what's actually Halloween, but they did go ahead on October 30th, the day before. And that's what also is a bit strange here. So that's to do with the actual timing of the event. Now, normally, traditionally, the event happens at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So obviously on that side of America is normally when it actually happens. But this time round, it's actually happening at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So we're talking, you know, quite a few hours, 7 hours later than it normally is. And to be honest with you guys, that here in the UK where I am, that is 1 a.m. in the morning. So I'm sorry, I'm going to say it now. I am not going to be doing a live stream on this event because, yeah, I'm going to probably watch the event in bed, but I'm going to probably not going to do a live stream because I'll be just too tired to do that. But obviously, I will be doing a lot of coverage, obviously, the next day, talking about of everything that's happened at the event. But the other thing I would also say is that it's going to be really strange how Apple are going to do this. It's going to be another press release, but it's going to be a press release, what is also technically an event, but no one is going to turn up. It's going to feel like it's going to be like COVID days again, where they did a press release and no one could come because of that. So again, that's a little bit more strange how they're doing it this time around. No one's got invites to come out. It's literally a placeholder on YouTube, placeholder on Apple's website, and that is it. But all I can say is, guys, as I'm finishing up this video, it's exciting times. And maybe this is going to be Apple's new strategy going forwards, that they're going to release maybe the Pro models first of all the time now with MacBooks, and giving them like the M3, the M3 Pro, and the M3 Max in all the Pro range. And then maybe a year later or 9 months later, something like this, then they'll update the likes of, say, the MacBook Air and the Mac Mini. So just the Pro models are going to be updated to begin with, and then after that, we'll get all the other models. But also, this does mean that M2 Ultra, but this also does mean that M3 Ultra is probably going to be brought a little bit more forwards now, so we might even see that spring next year. And the other thing too, especially that the logo changes into that Apple Finder, it doesn't look likely now that the iPads are going to be updated. So yeah, that is a bit unusual too, that, you know, especially that the M2 iPad Air, that really did need an update, and also the iPad Mini too. It might still happen at this event, I don't know. But at the moment, it doesn't look like it from the clues that we're getting. It looks like, again, that's all going to be happening next year in 2024. So we've only got less than a week to wait for, and it's super exciting to see what actually happens at this event. And also, guys, at the same time, it's time to wrap up the video. So I'd love to know your thoughts too in the comments below, what you believe that we're going to see at this event. And also at the same time, if you've enjoyed watching this video, please do press the like button. And also, you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews, and comparisons, please also make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I will see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.